Alrighty, well, are you ready to go out, Rocky? Look, he's right there. He's chomping at the bit. Oh, there's a mosquito. I don't like them. Oh, there you go, my buddy. Oh. It's been raining. He probably doesn't want to go out because it's dirty out, really. It's quite dirty out, isn't it, Rocky? It is. Whoop. Okay, go ahead if you're going out. I gotta get out. I do. He don't make it easy on a guy. He says, screw you, I'm not going to make it easy on you. You can forget all about that. Okay, now. It's going to be difficult. Or my name is not Rocky J. Fournier. I don't know what the J stands for. I just threw that in there. Seemed like he should have a middle initial. Okay. He likes to drink the rainwater. He does. He likes rainwater. He's a big fan of the rainwater, he is. My goodness, this chair is all full of water. It's supposed to rain again tomorrow. I'm supposed to have some work tomorrow, weather permitting, but I have a feeling weather is not going to permit. I'll have to touch base with the guy either later today or early tomorrow and see what we're doing. I know Monday's supposed to be nice, so it might be that we'll do something on Monday. When I pushed the shopping cart into town the other day, I found this on the side of the road, and I think it may make some sort of a good tool. I don't know what I'll use it for yet, but it's just weird enough that I know at some point I'll have a use for it. Maybe some sort of a pry bar or something. I just don't know. It's got that curved end to it, so it could make a good pry bar. I just don't know yet. I do not know. I used to have a tool like that. It was shorter though, and it was a homemade thing. I had made it myself out of a piece of rebar. And what I used it for is when I would change an alternator on a car, I would put this tool down with the curved end up under the alternator, and I'd pull it like that, and it would pull the alternator up into place, and it would hold the alternator tight while I I bolted it in place, so that the alternator belt wouldn't slip, basically, to keep the alternator belt good and tight. And so I had a tool that same shape, but just shorter than that I used to use for that purpose years ago. I had it in the car one time. I had done some job with it, and I'd just thrown it in on the floor in the car on the passenger side, and I got pulled over by the OPP. The OPP used to constantly pull me over and look for reasons to take me to jail or to take my car off the road or to fine me or whatever. And I remember, and they made a serious issue out of that. They were threatening me that they're going to charge me with having a weapon and all that stuff. In the end, nothing much came of it, but they made a point of letting me know that they could take me to jail for having a weapon in the car by having that, or that they could have even shot me to death because I had that on the floor and on the passenger seat, on the passenger side of the car. But anyway, crazy times. But like I say, I'm sure I'll find a use for that. I don't know what just yet. I'm not really working on cars anymore. It's just not a thing I do anymore. This was back when you could still pretty easily work on a car. That I used to do some of my own repairs. Even at that, it was very limited. There were some repairs I could do. There were more repairs that I couldn't do. But there was a few things that I could do myself. And if you can do it yourself, you save a bit of money. So why wouldn't you, you know? But like I say, I don't do that now, really. Haven't really done very much with a car in a long time. But anyway, there you have it. Funny, I found out yesterday, just talking to somebody, and I found out that a person that I had a lot of trouble with in Perth has passed away anyway. One of my enemies from Perth has passed away. Passed away in January, apparently. I'm not really up on Perth news these days, so I didn't know, but apparently this person has passed away in January, and this was a person who had caused me considerable trouble. So anyway, I can't gloat over it or anything, and it's not like they were causing me trouble recently or anything like that, so it's not like there's a sense of relief that they're gone, because at least the trouble they're causing me will stop. But I also can't bring myself to be unhappy that they're gone, which is kind of sad, I guess, but that's just how it goes, you know. Our emotions are our own, and we process things however we process them. This particular person had made some really bad accusations against me that weren't true, and this person was mixed up with the OPP. There's a lot of corruption there, and anyway, the OPP were I had some harassment from the OPP because of this person, so hey, you. Basically what this person was doing was she was turning tricks for OPP officers. Okay, you, I gotta close the door, okay? I gotta go into town, Rocky. I'll see you later, though. He's a good boy, my Rocky. He is. Anyway, I say she was prostituting herself, and she was turning tricks anyway, giving OPP officers her services, and yeah, decided for some reason that I was her enemy, and because I was parking my vehicle near to her house, which is actually where I had to park it because we had no parking where I lived, and I paid the town $50 a month for a parking permit, and they told me where I could park. It's not like I had a choice. I was told this is where you park. So it just happened to be close to where she lived, and she decided that, I think what happened is the OPP and her got nervous. They thought that I knew more about what was happening there than I did. I really didn't know anything about what was happening there at the time. I did find out, though. I found out why I was being targeted eventually, after she made some threats against me and they started a campaign of harassment. I figured it out. I found out. I didn't so much figure it out as find it out. Huh. I don't know what happened there. There's a bunch of eggs and dryer lint on the ground there. Broken eggs and dryer lint. Anyway, I got to get into town. I have some things to do in town. But yeah. Anyway, it's not really a very nice day, but at least it's not snowing and it's not sub-zero and it's not windy. There is that. It's just wet and damp is all today. Anyway, that person has passed away that I had those issues with. Yeah. I've still got to fix this box that they tore up on me. My goodness. All right. Anyway, let's see now. The truck always starts. I will give it that. I've never had an issue with this truck not starting. Maybe I shouldn't say that too loudly, but I never have. Never had a problem that way with it. There we go. Started right up. Okay. All right. We'll see y'all later.